Would you buy a used car from these men? Before you answer that question, give the folks from Fast Draw, Josh Landis and Mitch Butler, a chance to make their case.
Owning a new hybrid car is the image of environmental awareness.
They get great mileage, and people who drive them just seem to care about the earth.
But who do you think is more environmentally friendly? This guy.
Or a used car salesman.
It's true that the hybrid gets better gas mileage. A new Toyota Prius, for example, gets about 45 miles to the gallon.
Compare that to a Toyota Tercel or Honda Civic. If you find the right one, it'll still get you 35 miles to the gallon.
So in a typical year of driving, which is about 15,000 miles, the used car can't keep up. It uses about 90 gallons more gasoline than the hybrid.
But that new hybrid has a secret. Manufacturing it requires a lot of energy.
An engineer figured out it requires the equivalent of 1,000 gallons of gasoline just to build the hybrid.
And the used car? By driving this car that's already on the road, you're avoiding the environmental impact of building a new one.
In fact, it'll take about a decade for that new hybrid to catch up with this old car in terms of total energy consumption.
Sure, some old cars get terrible gas mileage and aren't worth your time, but some of them aren't so bad. Matt Power, a writer at Wired magazine, says there's an environmental cost associated with buying anything new.
We can't buy our way out of the environmental problems that we're facing. Essentially, we have to move to a place where we think about making less things.
One more selling point, this used car costs about $20,000 less than a new hybrid. I can put you in one today. So in the end, who's the real environmentalist? This guy who spends a lot of money on a newly manufactured car?
Or the used car salesman with his reusable cars that require no new energy to build?